Hi everyone, I would like to introduce myself to you. I am Jyoti, I am your new English teacher. I am willing to tell you the importance of English. Why should we speak English? Why our parents motivate us and why our parents force us to join in English medium schools and why our teachers always forcing us to speak only English. ILM says only English. So why our parents, our friends, or whoever it may be, so they try to motivate us to speak only English. I would like to tell you. As you all know that we are in competitive world, so we should have something special in us to get to get a good job in a good company. So I am not telling you that we should focus only on marks. So you feel that while you are studying, while you are doing your schooling in your +1, in your +2, you feel that I have to get the best marks. I should be the top one in my school. I should be the top one in our college. Like that you feel, but it works only until you are in your school, until when you are in college, but it doesn't work when you go for any job. When you go for any job in a company, just they want to see your communicative skills, how you are able to speak, are you able to express your ideas, are you able to express your opinions to others in an easy way, to make them to understand easily. So they will see all those things. They don't ask you how many marks did you get in your 10th standard, how many marks did you get in your +1 or +2 or in your BTech or whatever it may be. But it doesn't mean that I am not telling you that you should not get good marks. At the same time, you have to concentrate on your speaking skills also. So it's mandatory present days. So I'm trying to say that English is an important language. It's an international language. So it is the main language where we can communicate with all the people all around the world. So I would like to tell one of my experiences, what I have faced when I was pursuing my degree. So when I was pursuing my degree, we used to have spoken English classes. We used to have twice in a week. We used to have spoken English classes. A sir used to come to teach us about spoken English. So when he came to the class, he used to teach us some skills, how we have to speak, what we have to speak, like that. He used to give us some tips. So after giving tips, he used to call some students to give demo. Whatever he explained to us, he wanted to see how we are in that. So after explanation, he used to call some students in our class. So in every class, after his explanation, he used to call me only. So he used to call me, Jyoti, please come. So I used to feel really very bad. Why? Because every time he calls me, there are so many students in the class. Why does he call me only? Like that I used to scold in my heart so many times. And when he called me, just I used to hesitate to go forward in front of the class. But my sir forced me to come back, and he used to force me to speak out whatever he told us. So like that I used to say. So then when I was doing my degree, I didn't realize that the importance of English. After completion of my studies, when I went for the job, so I came to know the importance of English language. So that classes and whatever sir told us and whatever the demos I have given, so those helped me a lot, and they have given me the best post in my life. So hope you have understood. This is one of my life experience what I have faced. So even after completion of your studies, you are going to face this experience. That's why your teachers, your parents, or your management, everyone forces you and everyone motivates you to speak only English. So I hope you have understood what I mean. Hope you will speak only English. In 8th standard English, we have 6 units. And in each unit we have 3 readings, A, B and C. In first unit we have 3 readings, A, B and C, prose, poetry and non-native. In first unit we have 3, A reading, The Tattered Blanket, B reading, My Mother, it's a poem, and C reading, A Letter to a Friend. So these 3 readings teach us about the value of a family, the value of relationships, and about responsibilities. So these three readings teach us about the concept of a family, the value of a family, the value of relationships. And at the same time, in this first unit, we are going to learn about phrases, noun phrases. So in first unit, we are going to learn about phrase and noun phrase. So this is the grammar part in first unit we are going to read. And in second unit, so second unit we have three readings, A, B and C. So these three readings, so A reading, Oliver asks for more. B reading, The Cry of Children, it's a poem. And C reading, Reaching the Unreached. So these three readings are going to teach us about social issues, whatever the problems we are facing in the society. So mainly this unit, this second unit focuses on child labor. So this second unit focuses on child labor and about the orphans. So what are the problems are the child, that means whoever is not at all educating, whoever left in the society without parents. So what are the problems they are facing? So these social issues we are going to learn in second unit. So third unit, again we have three readings, A, B and C. A, The Selfish Giant, part 1. B, The Selfish Giant, part 2. C, The Garden Within. So these three readings are going to teach us about humanity. That means we should be kind towards the people, we should be kind towards the animals, we should be kind towards the society. So if they face any problem or if they are facing anything, so it tells us about that we should have humanity, that we should have compassion, we should have sympathy towards them. So in the third unit, we are going to read about and we are going to learn about humanity. Hope you'll enjoy. And in fourth unit, we have again three more readings, A, B and C, prose, poetry and non-tale. So in A, the story of Ikat, in B, the earth and goblet, and in C, maestro with mission. So these three readings are going to explain us, these three readings are going to teach us about the arts and the culture of different places and different religions. About their traditions, about their customs, about their food items, about their job, occupations, whatever they are doing around the world. So the fourth unit tells us and the fourth unit teaches us about the arts and culture all around the world. And in fifth unit, again we have three more readings, A, B and C. A, Bonsai Life, part 1. B, Bonsai Life, part 2. And 3, I Can Take Care of Myself. So I want to tell you one thing about fifth unit, that is, in fifth unit we don't have poetry, we don't have any poem. So A, B, so bonsai, we are going to read Bonsai Life part 1 and part 2. And the C, it's non-tale, it's a story, it's a very nice story. So in this fifth unit, we are going to learn, we are going to know about the power of women. So what is the difference between an educated woman and what is the difference between an uneducated woman? So we are going to learn about the women empowerment in fifth unit. So and we have come to an end, that is sixth unit, last one but not least one. So in sixth unit again we have three more readings, A, B and C. A, Dr. Dwarkanath Kotin's, and B, Be Thankful, it's a poem, and C, The Dead Rat. So this sixth unit teaches us about that we should have gratitude, that means we should be thankful. So in upcoming classes we are going to learn where we need to be thankful in our life, for what we should be thankful in our life. So these are the things we are going to learn in sixth unit. So I hope you will enjoy upcoming classes. Hope you speak only English. Thank you. Have a nice day.